questions. One's going to be quick. The other one we might dive a little bit deeper. But is it possible to be an actual man and not approach women?
Is it possible to be a man and not approach women? What do you mean by that?
Like, is it possible to be like, what I'm trying to say is like, like you can't be a man and be scared of approaching women, right? That's what I'm trying to say.
Okay, I got you. Yeah, well, that's the thing. If you're, I mean, you're still essentially like you're a male, like you have a penis and shit. But you're not really masculine. You understand what I'm saying? You're not manly because what you're doing is that you're making fear override your desire. You understand what I'm saying? So then that means that, and on top of that, you're essentially saying you're scared of a woman. Do you see what I mean?
100%. I see what you're saying.
Right.
I see what you're saying.
So yeah. I wouldn't, you know, I couldn't call a dude a man if he scared to approach women. See, it's a difference between a guy saying, you know what, I don't feel like approaching that woman or a woman right now. That's different than a guy not approaching women because he fears it. You see what I'm saying? That's two different things.
Yeah.
You see what I mean?
Yeah. So it's like, so it's like I can do it. I'm confident in doing it. I'm not scared to do it, but I choose not to because of XYZ, but it can't be fear-based.
Right. But where's this question coming from? Are you scared to approach, or what's going on with you?
I think so. Yes, I'm on the Bad Boy membership. So wait, so I guess I'm admitting that. Yeah.
So wait, so what are you scared of though? What you scared of?
Yeah, that's the thing. That I've been wrestling with that for like a while. Like, why the fuck? Like, what is inside me that is scared?
Right, but
back. Yeah.
But this is the thing, though. This is the thing is that a lot of it stems from the ego. So a lot of times, what happens is that you're scared because of you're scared the outcome isn't going to match the idea of what you think should happen. You understand? And that's coming from your ego. So you're like, well, I want her to be attracted or say yes or to make things happen, but I'm scared that that's not going to happen. So if I actually make the move, then reality is going to set in and show me what I may not want to see. You see what I'm saying? So you're just all in your ego because the thing is this is that all the chick could do is not be interested. What's so bad about her not being interested?
I mean, nothing. I think intuitively, like in my logical brain, I know there's nothing wrong with it. See, like I'm sure you come across this, like I'm like pretty good at the online dating shit, like right now. But I'm like, if I can't do that, then no, you're totally spot. I guess my other question I'm gonna ask is, so like how do you, if I'm in my ego, then how do I get out of my ego? Like what is what is the first step in that?
Well, the first step is to do the work.
Okay.
So meaning the first step is to get out of your ego, you got to approach. So the longer you don't approach, the more you're going to be in your ego, because what you're doing, and this is what you're doing, and this is what a lot of people do just in life in general, is what you're doing is that you are imagining what you think will happen versus knowing what will happen. So what you need to do is you need to take action so you can see what will happen. Because once you understand what will happen, then you don't have to imagine anymore. You see what I'm saying? So you need to get out of the state of imagining. You gotta get into the state of being. You gotta be in the situation so that you can experience the situation so that you can know what actually happens. You see what I'm saying? When I'm saying know what actually happens, you need to know how you're going to feel in the experience. You need to know what's going to happen in the situation because you're doing it so that you can get away from imagining. So you can get away from overthinking. Do you see what I'm saying? So right now, the only way to get out of the ego is you have to go into taking action. Do you see what I'm saying?
Just do it.
Right. You have to do this shit. That's literally the only way because, right. Because this was going to happen. This was going to happen is that the more you do it, right, the more it's going to dissipate that feeling that's happening within your ego. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because then what's going to happen is that real information is going to set in, and then the real information is going to give you I should say the experience, right? Is going to give you the real information, and then therefore you're not going to have time for your ego. See, the ego is for the people on the sidelines. Do you see what I'm saying? Because for example, when I approach women, right? This is the thing that I do, right? When I approach women, and this is something that I had to learn, right? Is that I have to put the ego aside. I have to approach women and stop trying to be cool. I have to approach women and stop trying to find the perfect thing to say. You understand what I'm saying? So when I approach women, I'm approaching women and having conversations and interacting with them with zero ego and not trying to do anything. You understand what I'm saying? So just like how I'm having a conversation with you right now, I didn't sit home earlier today thinking, man, when that guy calls up today and says, he's afraid of, what am I going to say? Let me write down some. No, the way I'm having a conversation with you right now, I'm not even thinking, I'm doing, I'm just in the moment having the conversation, and I'm not attaching my ego or anything to it. Right. So the thing is that when you're out there talking to women and dealing with women, what you got to do is you have to push all that shit aside and just do the thing. And then once you do the thing, then you're able to experience the situation, assess what happened, and then be able to keep it going. Do you see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's all you got to do. But right now, as long as the longer you take to not take action, the more you're going to be in your ego, and then the harder it's going to be to actually take action.
Okay.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, that makes sense. Because actually, it's not like I haven't approached any. It's like, but like I've only done it a few times, like over the last thing. Like I was at a bar, and then some chick sat next to me, and then we talked, and great conversation. It was like flirty, and then I gave her my number, told her to text me, and then she never texted me back. But I did it at least. But that all completely, fully makes sense. Just be there, be present, don't think. Just focus on what I'm trying to do.
Yeah, because the thing is, see, and you said I gave her the number, she didn't call or text, right? That's going to happen over and over again. That same thing's going to happen, but also the flip side is going to happen. The flip side is the girl is going to call. But the thing is, all you need to do is do the thing. You see what I'm saying? That's what I'm trying to say, because that's how you learn. Because this is the thing, if you approach a woman, right, and you have that conversation and you're like, oh, that wasn't that bad, right? So having the realization that it wasn't that bad kills what was happening or what happened in your imagination. And then the more you do it, the more you say, oh, this ain't even that crazy. So then the knowing of what happens kills the imagination of what you think could happen. Because now you don't have to think what will happen. You know what will happen by doing it.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? So that's what it is.
Yeah, for sure. That makes total sense.